Yo, what's going on guys? It's Bammy here and welcome yourself to today's video, which is a cheap, sweaty Premier League squad. Now according to Footbin, this squad is worth approximately 26,100 coins. Now I do believe that if you time this at the right point in the week, i.e. before Foot Champions or after Foot Champions, just so long it's not in that Foot Champions period, i.e. Friday, Saturday, Sunday or Monday, if it's any other day in the week, then you should be able to pick this up for 25,000 coins. Now this squad's a bit old for me, I've had it for a while, so I paid a bit over the odds for this. I believe I paid about 30k, 40k for this squad, but obviously prices drop and this has dropped, so you should now be able to pick this up for approximately 25,000 coins, providing that it's not during that Foot Champions period. Right, with that being said, let's get on with the squad builder. In net, we have the Liverpool new guy, that is Karius. Now his real life form isn't anything to go by on FIFA. He's nice and cheap, and to go with it, he's a very solid goalkeeper. Saves most things that are put at him. Nothing out of the ordinary, but is a very good goalkeeper. One thing to note about him is his reflexes are pretty damn sick. So for approximately 1,500 coins, I do believe he is a very good budget cheap goalkeeper. Saves most things. Now, moving on to the defensive partnership. First up, we have Mustafi paired up alongside Everton's Ashley Williams. Now, individually, both very solid defenders, both in the 80s for defending, and both very quick as well. Both have 70 pace. So they're not going to get outpaced by most strikers, and they're also going to be able to outstrengthen most strikers as well, both having reasonably high physicality, which is what you do want in a defensive partnership. You want pace, you want the ability to tackle, and you want strength. This is what these two together offer you. Collectively, they are a beast partnership, and they are not going to get broken down easily. Now, over in the right back position, we have West Brom's Enyom, or however else you want to pronounce that. Now, this guy, nothing special again, offers a bit of pace. He's very, very strong. Defensively, a bit questionable, but in terms of quality for price, he's up there. He's very cheap. You can pick him up for literally about discard price. Very solid defender for the price, nothing special. He'll do the job, he'll bomb forwards a little bit. It is your all-round average sort of right back for a decent price, so what's not to love? Moving on to left back now, one of my favourites, Luke Shaw, being a United fan. 82 pace, that's shit. If anyone watches Luke Shaw in real life, you'll know he's a rapid ass motherfucker. So on EA's part, that's wrong, but still, he does feel quite quick. Very solid defender, will cut most things out, does tackle a lot of wingers, to be fair. Not a lot gets past him too easily, and he does bomb forward as well with his reasonably quick pace, and he's also a very strong lad. 6'1", so he can make a challenge in the air as well, so all round a very solid left back. Now in the holding mid spot, we do have another lad from Man United. This time it is Fellaini in the holding mid spot. From this guy, you can't really expect too much. He's not very quick, he's not very agile. He's one of those sort of hold midfielders who's there to break up the play and head it a lot. So from goal kicks, Fellaini will win a lot of the goal kick headers. And also, he will outstrength most prevailing strikers or attacking midfielders or whatever. Whoever's going to be running at Fellaini is going to have a job, put it that way. He's very strong and he's very decent at cutting things out as well. Two centre mids now. First up on the right centre mid position, we have Emre Can paired up alongside another United lad being Ander Herrera. Now these two together, Herrera offers the more trickery and flair side of the game. Like he'll charge at people, he'll do a couple of skills here and there, he'll bob and weave, he'll play some decent passing. Summarised there by his 84 dribbling. I do believe he's got 4-star skills. I've pulled off a few Berber spins with him every now and then. He's a very good centre midfielder, box to box, to get up and down. He'll do an all-round very good job for the team. Emre Can, on the other hand, is a bit more of the powerhouse in the midfield. He'll outstrength people, whatnot, he'll get a few decent passes off, and to be fair to the lad, he's got a very decent long shot. He scored a few very nice goals for me outside the box, so together, putting them two together, nice and cheap, but also a very solid midfield, believe it or not. You wouldn't think so looking at it, but so far it's a very solid midfield. Moving to the attacking mid spot now, we do have Chelsea's Oscar. Now this year, very cheap to be fair, and also a very solid all-round attacking midfielder. Not the strongest, so he will get bullied a little bit, but he's quick on his toes and he can thread a decent through ball through to the two strikers, so what's not to love? That is all you want your attacking midfielder to do, really. Be able to beat a man or two, and more importantly, to act as that playmaker for your two strikers, and that is exactly what he does, so you cannot ask much more of him. Up top now, we have another United player of mine, this time in Memphis Depay. And paired up alongside him, you might have already guessed, the pacey demon that is Musa. Now these two together are dangerous. Musa's pace is frightening, along with the ability of him being able to pull off 4-star skills is also a nice addition. Memphis, on the other hand, he still acts as more of a left-hand sided striker, probably because he's a left midfielder in real life or a left winger, and in this position he's a left forward. So he does like to stay out left a little bit more, meaning that sometimes Musa can be a little bit isolated up front. But when Memphis picks up the ball and cuts inside, his finesse shots are disgusting. The amount of beautiful finesse shots I've scored of Memphis is uncountable. He's got decent pace, he's got a decent shot on him, he's very good at dribbling, and that is literally what he's known for in real life. Beating a man, well, not at United, but beating a man and scoring a pretty nice goal. That is what Memphis was all about at PSV. Musa is literally the definition of sweat. He'll pick up the ball, he'll bob and weave out the defenders, and he will run. Or you can fish a ball over the top to him, and 9 times out of 10, he'll get on the end of it. Not very strong, but he's very quick and he can dribble well with the ball, to be fair to him. Now this team, you might be noticing a little bit of a lack of strength in the attacking third. That's true. So a lot of the time you will get bullied out of the ball. Don't forget that. This team is reasonably weak. This team, don't get me wrong, is perfect if you want to win the league like Leicester City last season. This team is perfect for counter-attacking. Look at them three up top, all possess a lot of speed to their game. And to pair that with the defence is very solid. 2 centre-halves, both very strong, both very quick, and both very good at defending. They'll soak up the pressure well, so then you can fire it up front to your attackers. And hopefully the opposing team has pressed all of his team forward, so Musa and Memphis have got a nice, easy job to get in on goal. In a normal game, you might struggle up top a little bit because of the lack of strength. But you keep at it, you keep sprinting, you keep bobbing and weaving, you keep pulling off those 4-star skills that this team is capable of, and you will break them down eventually. But like I said, this team is perfect on their counter-attacks, and I don't use subs very often, but here is a selection of the cheap substitutes I do have on my bench that are all very capable of getting into this team and making an impact. Kirchhoff, may I add, is a hidden beast. He is an animal. He's literally the scarred price, and he is arguably the best holding midfielder I ever played with on FIFA 17. But that is a squad builder, guys. 25 to 30k, easy. If you enjoyed, please drop me a like, and if you're new to the channel, a sub would be awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.